Hello dear students, today our another new topic, direct rule of the Queen and England and second term of Viceroy Lord Canning. So I hope you have understood about indirect rule of East India Company and their policies and some changes what happened after Sepoy Mutiny. So today another new topic. Here you can see direct rule of Queen. Important points about Lord Canning and last Governor General under the company. He was the last Governor General, remember, under the company, but first Viceroy under the Crown. Already you have remembered that I have explained that Viceroy title came during direct rule, and before direct rule what was indirect rule by East India Company, indirect rule of British by East India Company. So that time when East India Company ruling, that time Lord Canning was last Governor General. But when East India Company lost its power, then Crown took direct power, so he became first Viceroy. It's a representative. Viceroy means representative of the Crown. Okay, here are some important points about Lord Canning. Question also come, that's why I have written some points, so you can write it. So first point, Lord Canning tried to strengthen the economic condition devastated by rebellion. Yes, what he did as rebellion 1857. Okay, remember 1857 Sepoy Mutiny. Sepoy Mutiny. So this one, what, though this rebellion not succeeded or India did not get independence, but this rebellion devastated their economic condition. Understood? Economic means their situation become bad in economic side. So he had plan. What plan? He had plan to make strong economic side of British treasury. So number B, for this plan, what he did, he invited a finance expert James Wilson and Samuel to India. Finance expert who advised how to improve economic condition. That one finance expert advised to him. Third point, see, Canning imposed some income taxes for the first time on the people who earned 500 rupees per month. Okay, this comes from now people pay tax. That time also this one started, in that time that people had to tax. First time who made this imposed tax, who did? Lord Canning imposed tax who earned 500 rupees. Number D, Canning made Bengal Rent Act in 1859 to give its right to the tenants over the land. Tenants means some farmers who did not have their own land. So some point of view, some in short, some farmers also get some profit. Indigo farmer also little got profit by Canning Act, Canning reforms. So tenants, that farmers got their rights on the land where they cultivate, where they farming. Then number E, Canning established education department to improve the education system. Yes, Canning established the what Wood Dispatch said, that Canning established implement the Wood Dispatch provisions. He started to implement an education department in each state under the secretary. He established education department. Like now also we have, each district have some departments, block have some departments. So he established each state some education department. After that, F, he built a composite Indian army by uniting people of different races, religion, like Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, other type of different languages. So with European soldiers, so he tried to mix up Indian people with European soldier, mix and try to make assimilate them with Indian and European soldier. So some work he did for we can say actually first thing though we can say that betterment for them only. Mainly East India Company and British don't think that they work for Indian people. They work for only for their own profit. But within that profit, some profit got by Indian people also. Indian people also some got profit and development also got Indian people.